I look at you constantly, and there's so many unsolved mysteries out there in the world. I think there's literally a show called Unsolved Mysteries. That is correct, right? Good, yeah. And yet somehow the biggest mystery out of all of them, more than Stonehenge is a mystery, right? They're like, how did that happen there? What the heck? The biggest mystery out of all of these things is, how do I let you talk me into this shit? Constantly. Without fail. Because, like, we are great friends. Besties. Twins, even, if you will. That's my evil twin. Yeah, gotta do this. Yep. Handshake. Got it. But this is a game that, like, 8th graders play when they want to get off for the first time and they need an excuse, and group settings are less embarrassing and more comfortable. We are two people in our early 20s whose friends bailed on us because we are notoriously yapatrons who do not let anyone get a word in edgewise. And you're like, you know what would be a good replacement for a party where we would actually socialize with people and have fun? Yeah, I know. It was a joke. I know that they like us and they're our friends, and we're not, that we let people talk. It was supposed to be a joke about how enthusiastic we are when we are passionate about something. Let me continue with my bit, please. Thank you. Thank you. And now I lost it. And it's all your fault. I'm okay. I'm all right. I gotta get it back, though. I gotta get it back. No, don't tell me what I was saying, because I know what I was saying. I just don't remember where I was going after that. All right. And somehow you managed to convince me that the appropriate replacement for a party with our friends is us sitting around playing Truth or Dare together. One, Truth or Dare is a party game. It is not it's like people playing Uno with just two people. You can do it. It's much less fun and much less effective than group Uno. We could do Truth or Dare. There's only one choice every turn for someone to ask the other person. You know, it's much less intriguing. There's so many less interconnecting lines and potential outcomes. No, I'm not making it nerdy. I'm just stating the facts of the matter. That is how this goes generally. And I think you're the only person I know who would be like, 2-person Truth or Dare, just you and me sitting down doing this. We are raw dogging Truth or Dare. I don't even know if it makes sense in this context, but it sounded very funny. Hey, Derek. That's what you sound like right now. Hey, Derek. I did it again. Now what? And now what happens? Are you going to go off on your own and play Truth or Dare by yourself? Are you going to... Come on. It's a funny image. Imagine someone just going off on their own and like sitting on one side of the bed and saying, okay, Truth or Dare. And then they go over to the other side of the bed, the person, and then they say Dare. And then they go over and they're like, kiss me. And then they do the thing where they turn around and they wrap their arms around themselves and they go, and they're kissing them. It's way immensely less funny when I said it out loud, and I'm willing to admit that. Yeah, we can do it. I already said you rounded me up into doing it. I can't say that and then be like, actually, I think not so. Actually, seriously. So we're gonna do it. All right. How does this even work? Do we flip a coin? Who goes first? Fine, I'll go first. That's how we figure it out. You demand it of me. All right. All right. Truth or dare? Wimp. Oh, nothing. It's just common knowledge throughout the truth or dare community, which I heavily participate in, that anyone who goes truth right off the bat is just trying to save face and being a little wimpy. All right. Okay. And you know what? You tried to evade any actual consequences, and I've got a burner for you. I've got a 100-mile-per-hour fastball in the outside right-hand bottom corner. Unhittable. Yeah. Whatever happened with Johnny Bahama? I know his name isn't Johnny Bahama. His name is Johnny, and he looks like Johnny Bahama, and nobody in his life has commented on that for him. So I'm going to call him Johnny Bahama. Come on, you seemed so into him. Like ridiculously into him. What happened with that? Oh, fuck. Genuinely. And I've of course, in a way to lighten the mood, thinking that you were over him and he wasn't an interesting person, I have completely destroyed the game before it even began. I'm so sorry. Yeah, he was Johnny Bahama. He wasn't worth your time anyways. Yeah. I guess since you went truth first, we're good though. Like seriously, you don't need to check in on anything. Well, just because I tease you doesn't mean I don't care about you and the emotions that you're going through, especially if they're negative ones and wanting to reprieve those. And we're back to teasing. All right, we're all good. Thanks for that, by the way. Okay, so I'll go truth too. And I deserved it. And I did deserve it, unfortunately. Okay, at least when I asked you about Johnny Bahama, I didn't have that smug little look on my face. Yeah. She got back with her ex. Yeah, but we both knew it was a short-term thing. Can't really be super mad at her for that. Plus her ex. I was going to say something mean, but I'm going to opt out of that because neither of them technically did anything ever like actually bad to me, and she seems to be really into him. So being critiquing and being cruel towards either party in that relationships, that just makes me come off as bitter, and I'm not bitter, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah. All right, truth or dare, you have to go dare. Diane Keaton, R.I.P., because I said so. All right. I dare you to show me your most recent DM. I'm not too scared to show me your most recent DM. Dang, that's a good question. That is a good question. And you're doing such a good poker face, I can't tell which would be more embarrassing. I guess I'll get received. I'll go received. The last DM you received, not sent. I know sent could potentially be more embarrassing, but I kind of want to let you off the hook a little bit because of the previous question. It's not a strategy. I can tell when it's strategy and it's not strategy. This isn't strategy. This isn't the face you wear when we're playing Battleship. It's a fun game. All right. Show me. and that is just a male genitalia, isn't it? And that is what that is. Now, obviously, unsolicited genitalia pics, in general, the worst thing that has ever happened to society. Social media is the bane of our existence. Never condone, never commend, always hate anyone who would ever do this. But no, I'm not going to argue for him. I'm arguing further against him, actually. If you're gonna send one, I'm being generous here. And no, I don't know off the top because I'm not well versed in looking at them besides mine. Wouldn't you hold off on this if you're under like 5 inches? You know? Yeah. Like, because that's the average human male pajinjo. Wouldn't you want to hold off if you're that small? I'm not shaming at all whatsoever. But generally, if you're gonna be like, the end goal of sending a picture like this is, hey, I want you to be impressed and I want you to be into me. It never works that way because women aren't weird, disgusting creatures like we are. Men, I'm not. You get it. But so since that's the end goal, if you're below average, you're not going to impress anyone. If you go to a charter school and you get a D+, you have to like retake the class. You're under. Anyways, what an enthralling experience. I've never regretted asking something more in my life. All right. Yeah, no, I guess that is true. And since you did it, I will do it because, yeah, I'll also go dare. Oh, no, please take your time. We're not in a rush or anything like that. It's not like we have anyone else coming over because we don't. What are we, 10? I don't know, the way you phrased that was so juvenile. Text your crush. That you have a crush on them. Then and what if I just DM crush the orange soda brand? What if that happens? And then what happens to you? And then I found a loophole to your game, to your sick twisted little game. I've looped on it. Looping. Looper, my favorite movie with Bruce Willis and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Joseph Gordon. I'm not nervous. You're nervous. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. Whatever. F it. Double F it. Triple F it. Why did I do that? You to like half the things I do. Okay. All right. Dear crushes. You can't look. No, you cannot look. You're not getting any of this right now. Dear crush's name. I am formally texting you to inform you that I have relatively strong romantic feelings for you. You may do with this information what you will. I hope it could potentially resolve. That's not the word I'm looking for. Could potentially end up being a date at your earliest convenience. Period. Sincerely, Michael Joseph Marin. And send. Yeah. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Yeah. Because this is actually a little bit awkward now. No, not because of that. No. Okay, fine. I got truth or dare, because it's your turn. No, dare. No, you legally have to choose dare. Trust me. I know you can't trust me for some things. Please trust me. Just do it for the sake of for my mental health and the sake of this awkwardness, please. Okay, very simple dare. Look at your phone. Yeah, look at your phone. Just look at it. Yeah. I wonder who it could be from. It would have been much more dramatic of a reveal if you had like vibration on or anything like that. But I do appreciate that you have your phone sound off when you want to spend time with me. I do appreciate that. But yeah, there it is. Ha ha ha. Oh no, you don't have to read it off to me. I'm pretty sure we both know what it says. Yeah. The shortest game of truth or dare that's ever been played. A prank. I objected to truth or dare, which is objectively more immature than a prank is. What are we, 8 years old? Are we sticking bubble gum on the teacher's seat? Or a whoopee cushion of sorts? Did we go to the 10-cent store and buy a whoopee cushion, and we've been going around town placing it on random park benches, and then random people sit down and it makes it sound like they did, but they didn't actually do that? Are we 8? No, we're not 8. Yes, it's true. Yes, I have a crush on you, and yes, I have significant romantic feelings for you. I've had it for a while. There's nobody in the entire world who has the level of banter that you do with me, and that's like my number one thing that I look for in a partner, and part of the reason that I haven't been into the superficial women that I have been with in the past. You have such an authentic sense to you. You are an amazing cook. You have an amazing smile. You are licious, and I like you a lot. And that's frankly all there is to it. So you can either listen to me and hear what I'm saying and be like, ooh, disgusting. He's kind of weird. Friend, I get, but romantic, ugh. Or you could shut me up by, hear me out. I dare you to kiss me. I don't care if the game's not going anymore. No, I'm going to, do I have my, do you have consent? Do I have consent to kiss you? Yeah, cool. All right. That's how to shut me up. Yeah, for sure. Okay, yeah, that's the best thing I've ever felt. Truth or dare is dumb. Do you want to do the thing where that, like, usually because they're like, aha, truth or dare, and then it ends up in something that, well, you know, probably not appropriate. Can we do that, or is that like? Okay, really? Well, I told you I have romantic feelings for you. Do you have romantic feelings for me, or was this just something you were like, oh, he's kind of attractive, I want to kiss him? All right, cool. We've established the thing. What are we? We are whatever you want to be. We can be dating. We can be best friends who kind of like each other. We can be literally boyfriend and girlfriend. And you know, not to throw my bias in the ring, but that would be my preferred preference of choice. I don't know why I can't think of words today. Oh, I know why. It's because you're so beautiful in that dress that my body is short circuiting. Good. I'm glad you agree. Let's go.